Yeah, I think we lacked a bit of polish. I thought, I thought the first half I wasn't happy with the first half. I thought we allowed them out of their end too easily. There was so we couldn't actually maintain enough pressure. Second half, I think we actually invited them. The first half we invited them into a scrap, and they were good enough to win the scrap. So I think we ended up getting frustrated, I thought, and I think a lot of those opportunities in the second half we didn't capitalise on because we just lost a bit of connection.
So that's something you're trying to avoid, Ivan, given that they are a very scrappy, gritty team, or were you happy to go with them in that regard?
You got to go with what the game presents, but I just felt that we didn't play well enough in that first half, particularly defensively. We just didn't, weren't able to build enough pressure. We could have built more, I thought. Second half started, the intensity was pretty high from both sides. And then we gave away one penalty, an obstruction one, and they ended up scoring on that set, got in front, and that was exactly what they wanted, probably what we didn't want. We were just, I guess, behind the eight ball for the rest of the game. Credit to them, they certainly scrambled well and did enough to stop us.
Other than that Jack Cogger try, what are your thoughts there? Was there some little bit of separation?
It was a close one. Yeah, I didn't look at it that closely, so what do you think?
It's close.
Yeah.
In the context of the season, I mean, this was a big game, especially after last week's loss, and you're probably favourites to come in. Was there any complacency, did you feel?
No, absolutely not. I actually thought our preparation was the best it's been for some time. We're not in a position to be complacent, so not at all. Probably deep down, I think we knew it was going to be a tough game and sort of slippery conditions, and obviously spoiled. I thought they spoiled really well, but having said all that, we didn't play well enough, and that's disappointing.
I don't know, like you turned the corner a couple of weeks ago, you put on a lot of points against, I think it might have been Manly or St George, something like that. But particularly after that, and having the amount of ball that you did tonight, was that especially frustrating for you?
Yeah, it's probably been a bit of our Achilles heel all year, really. That's certainly, that'd be fair to say. And under pressure tonight, we weren't able to execute well enough. I mean, lots of near misses, but that's sort of been the tail of the season as well. So often you get some confidence when you can execute under pressure like that. And we haven't done it often enough this year.
People often say it's the hardest place to attack from that inside, and you start, I think, a lot of sets in that 20-metre zone. How difficult is it to kind of get set plays?
Yeah, it definitely can be. And as I said, full credit to their defence. They were in our face and scrambling well, and I guess they made us, or they asked us and put enough pressure on us to come up with the right players, and we just, it was just a lot of near misses, but just couldn't quite get it done. So it was a frustrating night, for sure.
Is that part of the reason why, with Tolman in the bin, you still decided to go for the two?
Well, I sort of thought it was probably a good idea to go for the two before that, but the boys made their decision, so that's okay. I just thought with 8 minutes to go, half time, you get yourself in front, and then you get the ball back and could mount some pressure. We actually gave 2 penalties away in that period, which is that's sort of summed up, I thought, our first half, where we just couldn't get any sort of set for set type of mentality. And as I said, the second half started with a real arm wrestle, and we lost that with a play one penalty with the ball as well. So it was kind of it's not good enough, especially if you want to go down the stretch in this competition. You need to be more accurate and that kind of stuff, which we have been actually for a while. So
was in one hell of a one fight for that top 8, isn't it? It's pretty congested, and every week's it's going to be pressure and teams moving up and down, trying to squeeze in.
Yeah, we've sort of, I guess, been like that for a long time. So we understand the nature of how important every week is, and we certainly didn't come here with any other ideas. So obviously next week, but every game's important. So, look forward to going home and facing obviously a very good Cronulla team.
How's Jerome
Well, straight off he couldn't see, so it was straight off. So I'm not too sure. I don't know it's closed up and pretty black, so I'm not too sure what the story is at this stage.
Obviously, really army back next week. Massive boost. Liam Martin was quite good tonight. Would you agree?
Yeah, I thought Liam was probably our best player. I thought he looked. Thought Dill Edwards was very good, but yeah, Marto's. I mean, for a rookie, he's doing a great job, and obviously be handy to have kicks back next week. But yeah, Liam certainly provided some. Well, I think their right edge just certainly knew he was out there. So. Cheers, guys.